Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Today, we are kind of doing the Season 1 recap here for your Pawtucket Revolution. We're going to be going over stats. We're going to be seeing who the Heisman is. We're going to be seeing what awards, maybe we won an awards, All-Americans, all that good stuff here in the video. But to recap our season, man, it was a roller coaster. I mean, the first two games, we got destroyed, and then Michigan. We could have pulled the upset of the century, but we choked. UMass in the Roger Williams Trophy rivalry. We get our first win there. Boston College in the I-95 North rivalry. And they ended up being ranked 10, but we still had a shot to beat them, but we didn't. UConn. How about UConn, bro? If we would have won this game, we could have been bowl eligible, but we choked it in the end. We beat Vanderbilt and FAU in two fantastic, thrilling games. We then had the issue where Auburn and Notre Dame, Auburn game got deleted. Greg Fontaine was benched in that game for Drew Manning because Greg Fontaine failed his English assembly. But the file crash, you guys didn't see that. Notre Dame, I accidentally simmed it by mistake, so we didn't get that recording. And then Army and Washington State. And even Auburn and Notre Dame 1 second. They're 3-4, so we probably wouldn't beat them. And then Army on senior day in a thrilling game, we get the win. And then Washington State, the thrilling game probably of the year, maybe. We come from behind and we win that. We are now currently at week 15, so we're going to sim. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, your 2024 Heisman Trophy winner. Is this even a shocker anymore in our 5-year rebuild? He's always the first-year Heisman, and our Pawtucket Revolution Series, he's a Heisman. Dylan Gabriel, quarterback from Oregon, 4,241 passing yards, 46 tutties, and 4 interceptions. Can we get Greg Fontaine Jr. to win the Heisman by his senior year? I don't know. So, as you guys already know, Dylan Gabriel won the Heisman, but Dequan Finn, Jalen Millow, Clay Klubnik, and Jordan McLeod were all in the Heisman race, but Dylan Gabriel's the guy who comes out on top. So, before we get into any other awards and the All-Americans and all that good stuff, let's go over our season stats here at Pawtucket. Starting with Greg Fontaine Jr., 2,561 passing yards, 186 for 292, 20 tutties, 8 interceptions. Hopefully next year we get that interceptions down and more tutties, hopefully. Completion percentage was at 63%. Drew Manning, the senior quarterback, in the limited time he got to play 312 yards, 27 for 55, 2 tutties, and 8 picks. The senior with 49% completion percentage. He will be leaving us after this year. Marcus Pasquale, how about this guy? Maybe he should have been in the Heisman. I don't know. But he had 199 carries for 1,017 yards, 11 tutties. I mean, he fumbled twice, but it is what it is. Alex Watts, the senior running back, 71 carries for 442, 3 tutties. Daniel Hollywell, in his 15 carries, had 77 yards and 1 tutty. Drew Manning, 7 carries for 16 yards. How about that on the rushing attack? We move over to receiving. Damn, we didn't have a 1,000-yard receiver. That's kind of lame, I guess you could say. Rip Lloyd, 49 receptions for 791 receiving yards. He had 4 tutties on the year. Matty Ice, 37 receptions for 542 yards, 4 tutties. Jacoby May, the senior receiver, 31 for 509 with 3 tutties. Marcus Pasquale, 52 receptions for 428 and 4 tutties. Billy Hamilton, the senior. Billy, you need to stick to baseball, my guy. Stick to baseball. He had 15 receptions for 302 yards with 3 tutties. Alex Watts, 16 for 156 and 1 tutty. How about Andrew Holt? 5 for 95 yards and 1 tutty. Will Martin Jr., 5 for 29 and 0 touchdowns. Next year, we got to get him more involved in the offense. We really do. Daniel Hollywell, 2 for 25 and his 9 receiving. Bobby Valentine, 2 for 4 with 2 tutties. Let's move over to the offense line. Tyler Dimmu, the senior. I believe that's sacks allowed. I believe this is sacks allowed. I could be wrong, but Tyler Dimmu with the most with 6. Michael Ogbanano with 4. Same with Tim Powers. Bobby Novick with 2. And Hayden McKay with 1 games played. Downs played. I mean, who really cares? I just want to see the sacks. Anyway, let's move over to the tackles on the defense, or the defensive side of the ball. Terry Cox, 82 tackles, leading the team with tackles. He had 30 solo, 52 assists for 82. DC Jackson, 32 solo, 34 assists, 66 on the year. Rufus Rich, our senior middle linebacker, 29 solo, 28 assists, 57 overall. David Dyke, 26 assists, 46. Zach Kimbrough, 22, 19, and 40. Got 41 total. 41 total for Nick Britton. Jabari Agbanano, the junior, 44. 33 for Troy Massley, 22 for Carl Keys. Cowboy Jackson with 18. Same with Anthony Hamet. Darnell Newton with 15. Rich Flo with 10. Nick Brewer, 9. Chris Jennings with 7. Jimmy Von Braun, Devin Capascio with 6. Stephon Harper and Charlie Duncan with 5. And then Jeff Love with 3 tackles for loss. Troy Massey, the senior left outside linebacker, with 12 tackles for loss. He was really playing really good ball down later. The Rufus Rich had 11. DC Jackson and David Dyke with 9. Cowboy Jackson with 7. Harry Cox and Jabari Agbanano with 6. Anthony Hamet with 5. Zach Kimbrough with 4. Nick Britton with 4. Carl Keys with 2. Rich Flo with 2. Nick Brewer with 2. Donald Newman with 1. And Chris Jennings with 1. We move over to sacks. Troy Massey, the senior, with 6 sacks on the year. Good for Troy. Troy was really doing good work at the middle or the late part of the year, really. Anthony Hamet with 2. David Dyke with 1.5. Rufus Rich, Harry Cox, Jabari Agbanano, Nick Brewer, and Chris Jennings all had 1 sack on the year. DC Jackson, Cowboy Jackson, Carl Keys, Donald Newton, and Stephon Harper with 0.5 sack. Picks, David Dyke with the leading interceptions on the team with 4. Nick Brewer and Zach Kimbrough with 2. Rufus Rich, Harry Cox, Jabari Agbanano, DC Jackson, Carl Keys, and Nick Britton with 1. Jabari Agbanano, if you guys remember, our UMass game, our first win, he comes up with the clutch pick to win it. So those are your stats. Let's get to some awards. So here we go. Best player of the year, Jalen Milroe. It's funny he didn't win the Heisman. I don't know about that, Chief. No Pawtucket guy. Head coach of the year is George King from Texas State, where Greg Fontaine's nowhere. And their best quarterback is Dalen Gabriel. No Greg Fontaine Jr. Best defensive player, junior. Once again, no Pawtucket player. Best defensive back. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, R.J. Mickens wins it. But David Dyke finished as the 4th best defensive back in the nation, bro. You love to see it. He is a junior, so he'll be back for 1 more year. We could see what he could do, David Dyke, and then nobody else in Pawtucket. Best running backs. Really? Wow. Marcus Pasquale didn't make it. Donovan Edwards wins it. Ollie Gordon second. But damn, no Marcus or anything like that. Damn, that kind of upsets me. Corey Eakin wins the best receiver. No Pawtucket player. Lovely. Junior Tafalu wins the Lombardi Award. Again, no Pawtucket player. Unitas Golden Arm, Dylan Gabriel wins that. No Greg Fontaine Jr. anywhere. Best defensive end, Josiah Stewart wins it from Michigan. No Pawtucket player there. Best interior offensive lineman, we don't have one of these. Jaden Roberts wins it, but we shouldn't have anybody yet. We don't. Best tight end, Oscar Delp. Excuse me. No, we didn't. Will Martin Jr. did not have a really good year. We got to get him more involved next year. Boyles Award, no McCall or no Will Martin. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not going to upset. Best linebacker, Jeffrey Baza. No Rufus Rich or Jabari Agbanano. That kind of pisses me off. Best center, we clearly don't have that. Parker Brassfield with that. And Luz Garza Award, we don't kick field goals around these streets. Alec McPherson wins that. And no Pawtucket. Best punter, we don't have it. Tommy Doman wins it for Michigan. We don't have the best punter award. Best returner, Levante Moss of Texas A&M. And no one from Pawtucket. So those are the awards. Now All-Americans. So here is the first team All-American. No Pawtucket player made it, but there's some really good players on here. Hopefully, maybe we can develop some of these guys into good players here in Pawtucket. Here is the second team. Once again, no Pawtucket player, but there's some really talented players here. Hopefully that we can develop, like I said, and maybe, do good with. Oh, shit! The freshman team, Nico is there, but Marcus Pascal has made the All-American freshman team in year number 1. You love to see it. Marcus Pascal going to be the beast of this offense. He makes the all-freshman team. You love to see it. Any other Pawtucket players? Just Marcus. Marcus, how about that, ladies and gentlemen? Makes the All-American freshman team. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the FBS Independence, and they have indeed All-Americans for that. And would you look at that? Marcus Pasquale and Alec Watts in the FBS Independence make the first team. You love to see it. Anybody else from Pawtucket make the first team? Ryan Long, the punter, makes the first team. How about the second team? Do we have anybody? No, we don't have anybody. How about the freshmen? Oh, my God, we got loads of freshmen. Greg Fontaine Jr., Marcus Pascal, Matty Ice, Dude Brown. Will Martin Jr. makes the team, but he didn't really do much this year. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. Sam Glover makes it. Big Gingy. I feel like some of these guys haven't played. Jay Gross, Jimmy Von Prawn, Charlie Duncan, Willie the kicker. Willie kicker. I mean, dude, some of these guys didn't play from us and they made the team, but it's the FBS Independence. What can we do? And I guess we'll go to whatever's next. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, here is your playoff for year number 1. Here are the matchups and whatnot. Look at the brackets. Let's talk about the byes. Alabama, Penn State, SMU, and Texas State get the byes. I'm kind of shocked to see Clemson over there, number 7, but SMU won the ACC, so they probably get the bye there. That's how they get the bye. But Clemson, man, being SMU ranked 15, Clemson ranked 7. Kind of weird there. Texas State is the Group of 5 automatic representative. They, I guess, they're one of the highest ranked not Group of 5 conference champions. That's how they get there. Penn State ranked number 14, beat Oregon, probably in the Big Ten title game. And that's how Penn State gets to the 2 seed and whatnot. So looking at the bracket, you got Oregon, Texas A&M, the Heisman Trophy winner versus Texas A&M. That's going to be a real competitive game over there. You got Texas and Clemson over at the 7-10. That's going to be another exciting matchup. If that's going to be another exciting matchup. Notre Dame, Georgia. We play Notre Dame. They make the playoff as a 6th seed, taking on Georgia. That should be another fun matchup. And then Auburn and Kansas State. Kansas State won, of course, the Big 12. That's how they get there. But they are the 12th seed because they are ranked the least. Taking on an Auburn team that we played, and they kicked our ass. But Auburn, Kansas State. I'm going to be honest. I think Oregon will win the Natty. They had the Heisman Trophy winner. Maybe Texas State can pull an upset. But let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All righty, ladies and gentlemen. We will be keeping our coaches. Ignore these names. They're not the real guys. We have Will Martin Jr. and we have Mikel Davis. I'm gonna give them another year. I mean, they're my close friends, bro. We can't fire them. I mean, Mikel has 1 year remaining on his contract. If he decides to leave, he decides to leave. But Will Martin Jr. has 2 years left on his deal, so we're gonna keep him around. We'll see what they can do. They're my close friends. I, of course, have a 3-year deal. They got the shit end of the stick, I guess. They got short-term deals to prove themselves. But we're not going to be firing anybody. They're going to be staying around. Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, early National Signing Day. And the commits we have gotten have put pen to paper. Rob Silberman is committed. He's ranked 38th in the nation, bro. That's a big commit for us. And he'll be probably the starting left tackle this upcoming year. Mafu Aika from Brooklyn, New York. He's a cornerback. He's a gem, ranked 1.849 in the class. We got Sean Woods, the strong safety, 1.816 in the class, hybrid strong safety. We got James Popek, the 5'6'9" ranked player, the thing from Rochester, New York, the right guard. He'll probably be starting. Del Wing, the middle linebacker for Hendersonville, Tennessee, ranked 820 in the class. He is coming. Colin Boyett, ranked 1,325 in the class. Power back from Willingsboro, New Jersey. Interesting to see how it goes. Dexter Costanzo, he's ranked 2,709 in the class. He's a run stopper. He's a JUCO, though, from Warwick, Rhode Island. Excited what he can do. We got Kofi Easy, ranked 3,264. He's just depth for us. Hopefully, maybe we can grow him. Danny Holling, ranked 1,448 in the class from Hightstown, New Jersey. Another middle linebacker to add to our squad. Adolis Prince, the 2-star. You're probably thinking he's a 2-star, but dude, didn't he have like 9? Yeah, he has like 84 strength, which is better than what we got. So I'm excited for Adolis Prince from Warner Roberts, Georgia. So let's see what he can do. Right now, we are currently getting going for okay, Tony McCroy commit to Rutgers. What a a-hole. Am I right? Armani Alaska, he's close to committing. He probably will commit, hopefully soon. I can't change anything, I don't think. Yeah, you can't change anything. You can't change anything. But he's very close to committing. We should probably have him. Michael Von Pell, another one that's close to committing. Kurt Johnson is probably going to commit with us. And he's a broken gem. 76 power move, 80 strength, 72 speed. It's probably better than what we got in the team, so we got to take him. Kevin Walters, it looks like he's gone. Penn State has jumped the boat on him, so we probably lost him. I'm just going to move off the board. Miguel Ringo, 1150 in the class, an athlete. He's a run stopper. We didn't really fully scan him, but he looks pretty all right. I'm going to move him up to there. We got locked out, and Jaden we can just move off the board. We're going after this punter, Sean Goldwire. We need a punter, obviously. And then we're currently going after Chuck Jasmine, who I believe has 93 speed, so it should be fun to get him. We then have Devontae Fowler, another speedy boy with 94 speed. Excited to see what we can do. We got Tony Lucky, the 2-star from California, who has really solid stats, not going to lie. So hopefully we can get them, and then we're going after a bunch. Maybe we go after that free safety. I don't know, but we got a bunch of 2-stars on the board. I really like how the class is shaping up. We're getting really, I think, solid players for the players we've gotten. And I believe if we come down to independence, we have the 71st ranked class, guys. I mean, it's not that bad. 71, it's better than, like 130, if you know what I mean, 134. But we're getting players. We got a 4-star, so, I mean, kind of boosted our class up. I mean, we'll see how the offseason goes, man. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Armani, Alaska. I know it's not Alaska, but he is coming to Pawtucket. So we got to commit this video. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy he's coming. I'm glad we don't have to wait for the offseason. I'm really glad we're getting this free safety. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I figured I'd show you the playoff bracket. And let's start with this. Oregon, Texas A&M. Oregon beat the piss out of Texas A&M there. Texas and Clemson played a really close game, but Texas pulled it out in the end. How about this one? Notre Dame and Georgia. Georgia beats the piss out of Notre Dame. Auburn, Kansas State. Kansas pulls up the upset by a field goal over there. We move on to the, not the semifinal, the quarterfinal. Oregon and Alabama played a real tight game. Penn State, Texas, it looks like a blowout, but they played a real competitive game. Same thing with Georgia SMU. It was kind of a shootout game, it looks like. How about this? Kansas State pulls up the upset against Texas State in the quarterfinal, and then we move to the semifinal where Oregon beat the living piss out of Kansas State, and Georgia had a close one there with Penn State. So in the first year of the college football playoff here in your Pawtucket Revolution, it will be the Oregon Ducks, 15-1, ranked number 5 in the land. The number 8 seed taking on the number 11 seed, the 8th ranked Georgia Bulldogs, 12-4 in the title game. Let's find out who wins before we end the video. Man, this may come as a shocker, but some way, Georgia pulls it out against Oregon, 45-39. What a close game. Georgia gets it done in their home state of Atlanta, Georgia. Oregon maybe kind of got a little, unlucky, I guess you could say, because they had to face Georgia in Georgia. And I don't know, man, but Oregon falls to the mighty Georgia Bulldogs. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the video. That is your Season 1 recap. Those are your Season 1 stats. Those are your Season 1 awards. Those are some of the little bit of recruits that we're going for your Season 1 national title game. Can Pawtucket win the national title? And please, I hope so. I hope we can do it here at Pawtucket. We'll see. We'll find out. But, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I really hope you guys are enjoying this Dynasty series because I am. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with it. And as this video, I think that the day this video goes up, the day after, I will be live. We will be doing the off-season. So be on the lookout for that. We will be doing the off-season live on stream, and then there'll probably be like an off-season recap video. And then going forward, after we finish the off-season, guys, I'm going to let you know right now, we've been doing Pawtucket every day, pretty much. We've been doing Pawtucket every single day, daily uploads and whatnot. Going forward, Madden's coming out. I'm going back to school soon. Pawtucket will now be on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, with some mutt and cut stuff and some 5-year rebuilds in between those days, maybe double uploads and whatnot. But going forward, we're going to go Pawtucket Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays on this channel and whatnot. So we might have some double games in there as well. You never know what I'm doing. Someone said they liked the double videos. Someone said they didn't. So we'll probably maybe do some double games and whatnot. So if you want to be in the off season and you want to come watch it live, of course the live stream will still be on the channel for you guys to watch. But we will be doing the live stream probably the day or the coming days after this video is uploaded. But I'm going to go. I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit like. I forgot to do this. Hit like, hit subscribe. When you guys hit like, subscribe, you guys motivate me to keep on doing this. I'm going to go. I hope you have a great day or a great night. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.